Um, just talking about how good of a season we had, and um, how we just appreciate each other for what we was able to do. We had some tough times, but we stuck together, and we got what we wanted out of the season. Nobody really gave us a chance, and we said we wanted to be a better team. We wanted to be a playoff team, and we accomplished that. We was able to get out of the first round and get some experience out of it and play against a high level team in the second round, the Spurs, and now we just want to grow from it. I am. I think I have a great relationship with Coach Stotts over these past 2 years, and being a young player in this league, you don't want to play for a bunch of coaches and have to make all these adjustments to running a different offense and a different personality. So I think it's good for our team, for our group to be able to grow under the same coach and just have that same guy there, so we don't have to make any changes or anything like that. Um, for me, I think it's gonna be tightening up everything. Just going back to work like I always do, and uh, working hard. The biggest thing is gonna be to come back in better shape. Every year, I want to come back in a little bit better shape, and I think that'll really allow me to be able to be more effective in my time on the court. If I'm not as tired and my body is ready for me to go out there and play at the highest level for longer periods of time, then I think that could help me more than anything. Yeah, I mean it's tough. Last season we played 82 games, and then this season I think we played 95. How many games was it? 97 games. So it's a huge difference. And 93 games. I mean it's a huge difference, and I felt it. I felt tired at times and winded at times. So I want to come back more prepared for that, to be able to go 15 or 16 more games. Preparing for this season, I wanted to make the playoffs, but I hadn't been here before. So I think my body was. I felt good off of just pride and being a competitor, but I think it's things that you can do to prepare yourself for that long haul. That's not really my job to say what the team needs. I got a lot of confidence in the guys that I play with, and I think I love our team. I love what we have. I think we got a lot of guys that are capable of producing for us and coming in and doing what we need. So I leave that up to Neil and Paul Allen and Coach Stotts on what they think the team needs this summer. But I really like what we have. I think it's just for us to grow. I don't think it should be oh well, we want to go and win a championship. We want to do this. I think we need to just take the summer to let our bodies get back, and everybody should take pride in going home and improving. Coming back a better player and um, holding themselves accountable to being able to come back and help the team a little bit more. So maybe we can be a little bit better. But I don't think it's necessary for us to say we need to make this huge jump and we need to do this and try to come back and we win the championship and put that pressure on ourselves. I think we just need to improve, come back, and just tighten things up. I think we understand what it takes to make it to the playoffs now. We understand what it looks like to be a championship team because we just played against a championship team in the Spurs, and we got to see firsthand what you can and can't do. So we just need to grow. I think we need to go home and get better and come back ready to be a better team. Yeah. The experience. I mean, it's the opportunity to represent your country is not an opportunity that a lot of guys get, and I'm thankful for that opportunity. and I'm really looking forward to it. For a long time now, I've been watching the Olympics and watching the World Championships, and all of those players, they come back better players, and they come back better leaders for their team, and I want to be able to do that same thing.
You said you know what it takes to be that team and make that step forward after playing for the Spurs. Could you elaborate on that?
I think it's just playing against a team like the Spurs. You see that they don't turn the ball over. They execute their offense even in Game 4 when we made a lot of runs and we played really well. They still executed. They still moved the ball, and it was whether things are good or bad, they play the same way. They're always the same team. They make subs, and those guys come in and they do the same thing that the starters did, and I think it's just their balance, of them not turning the ball over, them executing, them defending, and just constantly being that team. I think the hardest thing is to be able to sustain that, and I think the things that the Spurs are able to do all the time is what makes them who they are. I think so. Last year I said that I wanted to make the AllStar team, and I wanted to be in the playoffs, and we did both of those things. But it's when you get to that point where you accomplish those things, you want to do more, and being an All-Star is hard to be able to do it over and over, and getting to the playoffs is hard to do that over and over. So I think our team has to stay on edge and keep wanting more, so we can keep having that same success. I take more pride in challenging myself more than anything else. I think that's what lights a fire under me is putting a challenge in front of myself, and I know that's gonna bring out the best of me when I challenge myself. So it's always something that I'm putting out there.
Damian, besides Team USA, do you have a plan for this offseason, where you're going to be, where you might be working out, appearances, events, things like that?
I don't really know my schedule by heart. I'm sure I have a lot of things going on, but I'll be in Portland. I'm gonna go home and work out with my trainers in Oakland. When I start to really get back into it, and be in Utah for a couple of weeks to train in altitude like I always do. But it's pretty simple for me. I know I have appearances and stuff that I need to do, but for the most part, I'll just be here in Oakland, just kicking back.
One last question.
Meyers. I think Meyers is, he has a lot that he can offer, and people don't get to see it as often as we do. People come to the games and they see that he hasn't had as much opportunity as some other guys to be on the floor, but Meyers is really smart. He's like a computer. Every team that we plays against, he knows every play. He knows every guy's tendencies, and he's a really big, strong guy. He can really run the floor. He can shoot the ball really well. I think it's just that he's young and he hasn't had as much experience as myself. We came in the same time, and I've been on the floor a lot more than he has. But I think he'll be fine. I think in time he'll be fine. He works hard, and I think he's committed to being a better player. So I think in time he'll bring something to the table for us.
International competition this summer with Team USA.
Is there what?
Is there an international competition? The Worlds, is that next year?
It's this summer. I think the World Championships is this summer.
There'll be a tryout and camp.
It'll be a camp, but I gotta make the team to be able to go to that. Yeah.
Okay.